Soldier, keep on marching on.
The war in Afghanistan has been going on so long now that many of the men and women fighting it were still in grade school when it started. The war has receded into the background for many Americans, preoccupied with daily life and caught up in other news.
Under heavy attack, already one soldier has been severely injured.
I'm thinking about, just getting to where we're going the safest route possible. I really don't dwell on, this could be my last.
Really, and all she was screaming, "Why, Laish, Laish?" And I broke down. I leaned up against the wall, and as my rest of my Marines cleared through the building, and I sat there with the corpsman trying to do something about it. But I started to cry. The woman, seeing my reaction, came up to me and put her hand on my cheek and said, "Inshallah," which is God's will. But no, it wasn't God's will. It was my fucking order. I gave the order to fire those rockets into that building, and I killed her family. And that's when I knew that I was put in a situation where I had to do that. I thought I had to do that to keep myself and my Marines alive, thinking that, well, that was the best thing I could do at the time. Well, I have to live with that decision. On the 26th of August, I lost another friend. He was on his third tour, and the thing is that what's making me really upset is now I'm starting to, their names are all blending together now.
I'm kind of numb to it. Like, to be honest, I just don't really feel much. I prayed for his family. I prayed for his soul that, Yeah, try not to think about it. Because when you think about it, then I get like this. And it's not, I don't... So,
the great irony, as the wars wind down, even those who survive the combat well now feel there's no meaning left in their life because there's no more war.
The questions that I ever had, are the best way that I've been treated since I've been homeless. People, especially from friends and family that knew I served. Well, how are you doing? But it's not that they're not poking and prodding for anything negative. It's not the stupid questions that you hear from people who have no idea. How many people did you kill? Wow, that's been crazy, right? What kind of God do you, who gives it? That's not, you ask those questions, but you don't really care. And you're not in tune with the person's feelings, you're not in tune with how they're living. So why ask them? Because you're going to walk away from that conversation and be like, whatever. And I got that from, a lot of that from the younger crowd, especially when I first came back and went to school. But my advice to people now is, if you know they're having a tough time, surround yourself with them. You want to stay in their life. I know, my situation, my family, never let me go away. They never let me kind of retreat on myself or just lock myself away. They never gave me that option. No matter how difficult it was to deal with me, and I know it wasn't easy. No matter how fast or far I wanted to run, they'd give me my space and then they'd be right there. No matter how difficult it was, no matter how much pain I brought into the home, they always were there to just say, look, we understand it's a tough time, but we're going to be here for you. And that made a world of difference.
There's more people that are killing themselves now than are dying in combat.
Soldier, keep on marching on.